Hello guys, it is Saturday and there is too much of football, but we will be giving you guys our best two odds parlays, each from the German Bundesliga and the English Premier League. You are always advised to choose the picks you agree with and remember to bet responsibly and do not bet with money you cannot afford to lose. So without further ado, let's start our first two odds from the English Premier League. The Premier League is back in action with another round of matches this weekend as Newcastle United take on Mikel Arteta's Arsenal side in an important encounter at St. James Park today. Both teams have good players in their ranks and will want to win this game. Arsenal are currently in third place in the Premier League standings and have been in impressive form this season. The Gunners eased past Preston North End by a comfortable 3-0 margin in their previous game and will look to achieve a similar result this weekend. Newcastle United, on the other hand, are in 12th place in the league table at the moment and have not been at their best this season. The Magpies stunned Chelsea with a 2-0 victory this week and will be confident ahead of this fixture. If you like to bet on the goals market, then this is for you. High-scoring head-to-head matches between these teams are extremely rare. The over total was hit only twice in the last 10 matches, and both teams' scoring was recorded just once. We doubt that we will see exciting football, especially considering the cup load in midweek. Newcastle and Arsenal will play cautiously, so we suggest betting on total under 3.5 goals. For those who love to bet on the corners market, then I got something for you. The opponents love and often use corners, as trends confirm. Total over 9.5 corners played out in 8 of Newcastle's last 9 Premier League matches. A similar pattern was observed in 6 of Arsenal's last 7 league matches, so placing a bet on over 8.5 corners is good play. Arsenal is a better side and are title contenders, so they will be looking to secure a win in this fixture, but Newcastle cannot be underrated at home turf, so my official pick is Arsenal to win or draw, and we can land odds of 1.29. Let's just hope they don't pick up a red card. Manchester City will be looking to maintain their position at the top of the Premier League table when they travel to the Vitality Stadium to face Bournemouth this afternoon. After a mixed start to the campaign, Bournemouth are finally starting to show promise, putting in 2 impressive performances against Arsenal and Aston Villa. Manchester City, on the other hand, will be aiming to bounce back to winning ways after getting eliminated by the hands of Tottenham Hotspur in the Carabao Cup. For those who love to bet on goals market, then this is for you. Iraola is an ideologically driven coach, so as Bournemouth will play with a certain degree of risk even against the champion. Most likely, this will result in high scoring, as is usually the case in head-to-head meetings between these teams. At least that's our opinion, and we recommend betting on total over 2.5 goals. For my corner boys and girls, this is for you. Man City is the Premier League leader in this metric with an average of an incredible 9.78 corners per game. Therefore, it is not surprising that total over 10.5 corners has played out in 7 of the last 8 matches for the citizens in the league. Bournemouth also takes many corners, 6.89, which allows us to expect this trend to continue. So betting on over 10.5 corners is a good play. Man City will not want to drop any points because the title race is very tight, and they have won their last 15 games against Bournemouth, so my official pick is Manchester City to win at full time with an odd of 1.62. This will be it for our EPL 2 odds. Now let us move on to the German Bundesliga. Vincent Kompany will be hoping that his Bayern Munich side can maintain their unbeaten record in the Bundesliga today when they host Union Berlin at the Allianz Arena. Bayern lead the way in the top flight with 20 points from 8 league games and beat VfL Bochum 5-0 on October 27th, while the visitors are 4th with 15 points after 8 match weeks and drew 1-1 with Eintracht Frankfurt last Sunday. For those who love to bet on goals, this is for you. Currently, Bayern is one of the most productive teams in the country. On average, the hosts score 3.38 goals per match. Moreover, Bayern's last 5 games have ended with 4+ goals. Undoubtedly, Union is an antagonist of the hosts. In 11 consecutive matches involving Berliners, no more than 3 goals have been scored. In this situation, we focus on skill level. Currently, this advantage is on Bayern's side, as well as home field advantage. We assume that on their home turf, the favorite will score several times. So Bayern team total over 2.5 goals is good play. If you love to bet on the corners market, then I got something for you. The scenario of the upcoming encounter is predictable. Bayern will apply pressure, and Union will defend with all their might. Since at certain points in the match, the visitors will defend well, many attempts by the Giant will be blocked. Very often, the ball will go out over the goal line. We understand that the hosts may have a lot of set pieces, and this hypothesis is confirmed by statistics. At home, Munich averages 6.75 corners per game. So placing a bet on Bayern's total corners over 6.5 is good play. So my official pick is first half Bayern Munich, -1.5 corners, and we can land odds of 1.53. Champions League hopefuls Eintracht Frankfurt are set to host VfL Bochum today at Deutsche Bank Park in the Bundesliga. The Eagles are 6th in the league with 14 points from 8 matches and are only 1 point from 4th-placed Union Berlin, who occupy the division's final Champions League qualification spot, while the away side are last in 18th place with just 1 point. For my corner boys and girls, this is for ya. The hosts strive to play in a rapid manner. For them, wing runs with subsequent crosses and cutbacks are relevant. Bochum tries to threaten opponents somehow, and set pieces are one of the few available solutions. In head-to-head encounters, 10-plus corners have been played out 6 times in a row. We believe that the situation will repeat. The playing specifics of the teams have remained unchanged for a long time. We suggest you place a bet on total corners over 8.5. If you love to bet on goals, then this is for you. Bochum has lost 5 matches in a row. In total, during this period, the guests of the upcoming match conceded 18 goals, 3.6 on average. Given that Eintracht scores 2 goals per game, we allow for Frankfurt's success now as well. It is unlikely that the season's outsider will transform its defense in this regard, so placing a bet on over 2.5 goals could be a good play, but we draw attention to Eintracht's individual total goals. So my official pick is Frankfurt to score twice with an odd of 1.33. This will also be it for our Bundesliga 2 odds. See you guys in the next one.